Yahoo! Please hold, I'm connecting some stuff. Okay. We didn't crash! Yay! I can't believe that is worthy of celebrating nowadays, but you never know. Sometimes things just don't go the way you plan them to, so I'm grateful for the times that they do. Hello everybody, welcome back to Hime's stream. I hope you guys had a wonderful day. I honestly am very tired today because I can't get first aid. So today was very tiring for me. I was out of the house for about 12 hours. Woke up at around 5:30, left the house at 6, came back around 5:32. So I am extremely tired. I didn't get to take a nap. Rather, I came back to my estate around 5:30, but I met my husband for dinner, and then we just got home a while ago. So Hime has not rested. I haven't had my nap. So I apologize if I'm a little bit sleepier. I woke up around 5:30. I usually wake up around 5:30. My work starts pretty early, and I've been doing overtime for the past 3 days. My workday usually isn't that long, but the past couple days have been long because of some other things we have to, do. So when work calls, you have no choice sometimes. You just have to go with it, right? So I'm extremely sleepy today, but I really wanted to just still stream and not cancel because I miss you guys. I had so much fun yesterday when we were just yapping and chilling. So I thought that we could do the rest of the Keep Play kits today. I didn't really plan what to do today. I did think maybe I should play some Fields of Mystria because there was a major update that dropped a while ago. But I haven't gotten around to playing it in a bit, so I don't really want you guys watching me struggle with the game. Though I could, if I feel up to it, maybe I'll play it later, but it's a pretty major update. There's like extra hearts, new dates, and I think new cave levels too. So quite a lot of stuff. In fact, let me just show you guys the notes here. And I'm so sorry, my bot just connected. Here it is. Here's the patch notes. Okay, it's teeny tiny, but I'll try to read it for you. So previously, you can only maximum up to 6 heart events for romanceable NPCs, and now with 8 hearts, you can choose whether to move on forward as best friends or dating. But you can date multiple NPCs, but will only ultimately marry one. Marriage is not in this update. A new dating mechanic has been added. Players will be able to take NPCs with the dating status on dates each weekend, which is cute. Players will also receive a photo card commemorating the first date of each type. So I'm quite excited. I kind of want to collect them like Pokemon cards, like just date everybody, so I can collect everybody's cards. But I know that I won't have the energy to do that, to be honest. There'll be the Harvest Festival coming in. Participate in the Queen Berry Gathering competition to win various rewards. And there's also a new vendor to the Saturday market, which is fun. There is a cooking challenge to earn rewards and renown. Very fun. Weedle has been added as a vendor to the Saturday market too, and we can also get greenhouses, woohoo, which are able to grow year-round, and furniture items can be placed inside. Lots of big quests. You can date multiple characters. Yeah, according to this, you can go into the dating stage with multiple NPCs, but you will ultimately choose one to marry. Who are you dating? Yes. Large and extra large storage chests are now available too, which I'm excited to check out. So there's quite a lot of major updates as well as new spells. I think I'll be able to kind of one-shot upgrade everything because I've been hoarding all of my stuff. Yeah, Fields of Mystria. So I was thinking maybe after we fix the kits today, I can play a little bit of this. But otherwise, I think if I set another day to just play this, that could work also. Otherwise, I'll end up playing it off stream and you guys won't be able to experience all this stuff. The previous major update, I just ended up playing through it and maximizing it off stream. Though I think I streamed it for a while on Discord, but not on Twitch or YouTube. So quite a lot of stuff. All interiors are now dynamically lit based on the day, weather, and presence of light objects. Very fun. New storage UI. and auto depositing stuff. Very nice. Key is one of the default controls for picking up one of an item. Da 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 da. NPCs, new line edits, and early game dialogue and cutscenes. Teleportation SFX, very nice. Animal affection can no longer be repeatedly increased by ringing the bell multiple times, and animals now eat at 10 a.m. even if the players are in the barn or coop with them. Animals will now eat even if the player sleeps before their eating time, and animals now eat for a full 30 minutes. Okay. What else? Quality of life. Autosaves are can no longer sometimes be overwritten by a separate save file autosave. Okay. Overflowing renown rewards can drop directly in front. Plus, players who don't speak to Calderus before breaking the fire seal will no longer be permanently locked out of the Dragon Shrine statue to buy stat perks. Oops. Okay. Seems like there's quite a few major updates. I'm really looking forward to the new mine monsters and unlockable cosmetics. So maybe we'll play a bit of Fields of Mystria later on. But yeah, I have a lot of hours in this game. 170 hours, which is not a lot compared to some of the others. But this is one of the ones I have a bit more hours in. I don't get to play games much. Like every commute that I take on my daily travel to work is about an hour. So even if I'm playing for the entire 1 hour, that's just 1 hour, you know? So I clock in maybe 1-2 hours a day when I'm really active. So you can imagine the number of weeks I spent on this game. Wait, this game was in my wish list. When did this even happen? I love this game so much. Fields of Mystria is one of my favorite farming games that I think I never really got into Stardew Valley as much, so I didn't really understand wanting to go back to the same game every single day and do the same things over and over again. But when I started playing Fields of Mystria, I felt that joy in a bit of the repetition and the grind, and a bit of progression, even though a bit slow. So I have really been enjoying this game. He may added it to your wish list when you weren't looking, for all we know. For all we know. I would genuinely love to be a content creator for Fields of Mystria, but I am not very savvy when it comes to min-maxing. I feel like a lot of Stardew players and a lot of farming sim players, they make content which tells you how to optimize your gameplay, and I'm not really someone who plays like that. I just kind of unlock things as we go. So I have difficulty like even going back to figure out what I did differently, and I don't really keep track of stuff very well, so I don't think I could be a content creator in that sense. If it's just about entertainment though, I think it's possible. But there's a lot of rinse and repeat with Fields of Mystria too. In terms of the repetition of events and seasons, it doesn't get boring, in my opinion. It's very fun because the character interactions evolve as you get to know them, and it does feel a bit like a living world, which is nice. And I really love the characters, so I'm invested now, but I'm not invested to the point where I can't go a day without playing it. So I've been maximizing all of my stats and levels every major update, and I haven't touched it since it was updated 2 days ago. So I'm looking forward to playing it. I will end up grinding until we max it out. I think this sort of proximal goal setting is really good for me, because then I know that I will stop at some point, take a break, and then come back to it later on in the next update. It makes it so that I can anticipate the next one and the next one. I think if I were to jump into this when this is like fully released, without the proximal goals and without the breaks in between, I would struggle a bit to maximize it all at one go. Because I as much as I enjoy going back to the same game over and over, I also thank you for the bunny transformation. I also really appreciate being able to take a break and have a variety of games that I'm sort of actively playing, you know? Right now, Uma Musume and Love and Deep Space take up most of my time already. But yeah, hi Mute Mail, cute monster, welcome back, how are you? Today's a chill stream because I didn't really plan to do anything. So we don't have any official plans. But I think, first things first, I'm gonna be fixing some of the kits that I was fixing yesterday. So yesterday let me just show you. How are you today? I'm very sleepy, but apart from that, I'm good. Okay, sorry, this is my announcements page. There we go. So yesterday we had finished the Fuecoco, Sprigatito, and Quaxley planters, and they look adorable. But I still have Pikachu and Sylveon to do, so today I'm hoping we can at least finish those two. I don't know if we'll do anything else or whether I'll just fix one and then decide to do something else in between. I'm really just gonna go with whatever I feel like doing. I hope that's okay with you, but for the entirety of the time, or at least for the most part, I'll try to continue talking so that you guys can be entertained by it, like a Pokemon a little bit. But it's by a company called Keep Play. I just realized I didn't turn on my lamp again. Hold on. Turn on my lamp so we have better lighting. A bit warm though. Okay. Oh, much brighter. Don't ask if it's okay. This is your stream. You have the final say. Aw. Thank you, thank you. Speaking of Mamas and May, which character should I spend my next free star ticket on? I kind of want to get Rice, but Rodolph is the hero of Tail. Who's my favorite characters? I don't know. Let he me decide. Which are you more inclined to want to play? I have Rice Shower. I pulled her recently, but I haven't really played her career much. Symboli Rudolph is really cool though. I think take a look at the kinds of Umas that you have. I have been pulling mostly like more of a variety. So I have one Sprinter, one Pace Chaser, and now I have Rice Shower and Ogre Cap. So I have Tail for the 3 stars. I have Tail, Taiki, Shadow, Rice Shower, and Ogre Cap. So these 4 kind of cover all the bases for me. I like having variety, so that I'm not always playing the same style. Yeah. How are you? It's been a while. Hi, Johnny. It has been a while. How have you been? I am going to be fixing some of these kits today. I'm very excited. So I fixed this one first, which was off stream, which is Quaxley's one. And then I also fixed Fuecoco's one over here. And then I also fixed Sprigatito's one yesterday. So these were done yesterday, and then today we're going to be working on Pikachu as well as Sylveon if time allows. So I'm going to get right into building this thing, but we can chat as we go along. I don't know, I just go with which I like the design and personality more. Then do you like Symboli Rudolph, or do you like who's that? Rice Shower more? I think Rice Shower would be an interesting challenge. I hear that her career is one of the hardest ones. It's a very challenging. Okay, let me just bring out. Okay, maybe I'll stream with the Einstein model today. With my Mama Einstein's model, because I haven't used this in a while, it feels like. I mean, you know what? She doesn't even need the blanket because she already has like a little coat thing. How much did you get these? These were less than $10 on Taobao, but they are officially licensed products. You can get them at your nearest like NTUC, or if you're in Singapore, like our supermarkets have them sometimes at around $12 to $15, which in my opinion for about an hour of build time is worth it. And not to mention it's really cute too, and very accurate to the proportions of the actual Pokemon, so very happy about that. Because I think my gripe with some of the merchandise stuff is how deformed they are, but not in like a nice way, you know? Yeah, I got everything from this set. So I bought them all because I couldn't hold back at the time, and I just thought they were all so cute and they would look really nice together. I also have Togepi, but Togepi is already in the case, so I don't have him out here right now. But yeah, I do like to collect toys. I in fact have maybe way too many toys. My last booth that I had, I was partially selling my merch and partially selling my old toys because I really had to clear some stuff. But it worked out really well. I think a lot of people enjoyed it. We had this thing called a Shorewing Kuji, and we had smaller items like remnant items, which if you typically get at retail price is already about $15. So I was doing everything at a loss. But I really, really enjoyed like hosting the Kuji for people. So there were anime figures. The ones that moved the quickest were the Hatsune Miku figures. I am a Hatsune Miku figurine collector, so I have a lot of Hatsune Miku figures. I haven't done a count in a long time, but every country that I've traveled to so far, ever since I started collecting 2 Decembers ago, I always bring back a Miku or 2. And at this point, I am, when it comes to collections, I don't know what kind of collector you are, whether you collect like one prize piece at a time, or whether you're like me and you go super ham at the start of your hobby, and then afterwards start to declutter and downsize your collection. So like for me, I tend to overspend at the beginning of any new hobby, any new collection, and then later on I start to curate the collection a little more. It's not the best way to go about it. I feel like people who do their research and really figure out which pieces they want and will look good together, that is an easier way to go about it, and it's more efficient. I wish I had done that for some of the things that I collect, but unfortunately that wasn't my collection style. So I always end up spending a lot at the very beginning, and then I start to downsize later on. Sometimes I pass it on to people who have the same interests as me. Sometimes I resell them. But most of the time, I try not to... I try not to acquire too many until I can free up a bit more space. So right now I'm at the downsizing part of it, and I've really withheld from a lot of the Miku releases. I think when I first started collecting Miku figures, I was just buying up all the ones that I could see without really scrutinizing whether I loved it or not before buying it. So I'm trying to make it a habit to just buy the pieces that I love instead of just buy stuff because it's Miku. But because of that, I have a lot of spare Miku figures that I got in bulk or, at a discount that I sold at a loss during my last convention. But no regrets. I'm really glad that they got to a nice home, and it's an expensive lesson for me as well, that he may needs to control her expenditure a bit more. Okay, here I'm going to... So usually you fix the Pokemon part first. Buy whatever I find there for cheap. Right, I have a bad habit of doing that as well. So I'm trying not to do that as often. Otherwise, I end up with a lot of pieces that I don't necessarily love. I definitely like all the pieces that I get, but it's the ones that I find the most joy looking at that I end up keeping in the collection, How's this go? Okay, got it. Real, don't want to get wallet hurty, also to avoid getting broke. Yeah, I mean, I spend within my means. I don't spend beyond my means, but it's still not a very good habit to have to just, like, spend so much at the very beginning, Yeah. Okay, let me fit the ears in properly. Okay. We have a rough gauge. Pikachu looking super cute. Look at that. Okay. It's very nice. Look at that. I think one thing that's super dangerous to start collecting, though, are tattoos. I had a phase where I was just going for whatever tattoo designs I like to. For those who didn't know, I'm tattooed, and I have about 11 tattoos all over my body, but they are all hidden. And I picked up such a random collection of tattoos now. Like, I have plants, I have animals, I have anime characters, and they're all just everywhere. So I wish I had curated my tattoos a little better when I first started getting them. I still don't regret it. My very first tattoo was of my dog after he passed away, because he was my childhood pup and I love him dearly. And I told myself that if I were to get my first tattoo, it would be when my dog died. Just to commemorate him, because I love him so much, and I still do. I miss him dearly. It's been about 3 or 4 years, and I still think of him sometimes, because I think when you grow up with a pet, especially one that you're very attached to, and one that's as sweet as my pup, it's hard to let go sometimes. Like I've definitely taken the time to grieve his loss, but I still wanted something to kind of commemorate his life that would be permanently on my body. So my very first tattoo was of my dog, and it is on my lower tummy. Mm-hmm. So that was my first one, and then afterwards I started going back for more tattoos, because once you kind of overcome the initial fear of it, it gets a lot easier to just keep going back for others. So I have a few more like fully colored ones, some that's just line art, some that was like using dotted process, which was very painful. But overall, I don't regret the tattoos I get. I just wish that I had curated them in a way that it was a bit more presentable. Thankfully, I put them all in places where they're kind of hidden away, because I don't really... I seldom... Like, I don't really enjoy the aesthetic of being super tatted up, and I don't think I can afford it, because it's very expensive to get tattooed. It's super expensive. So I knew that I was just kind of collecting them because I was experiencing an experimental phase, and that was okay. But it's been about 3 years since my last one. I love the heart-shaped plates, right? And they're very on theme as well. These are Pokemon ones. So if you look at this, it's a Yamper. And the one over here is Galarian Ponyta. Oops, let me grab the pieces. Ta-da! Oh. There she is. Galarian Ponyta. Yeah, I really like these plates. They've come in very handy. I've definitely gotten my money's worth of this. These were Kuji rewards. I don't know how many of you play Ichiban Kuji. It is quite expensive in Singapore. I used to play like here and there just for the fun of it, but nowadays I don't really do that anymore. Hi, Ovatine! I love the heart-shaped plates. Yeah, I'm talking a bit more about them now. Yakuza Bunny, no. But no, I went ham with the tattoos just because at the time I could. I didn't really have any financial commitments. I wasn't gonna get married. This was before I met my husband. And I didn't really have any financial commitments. I was finally earning adult money, and I thought, hey, if I want to decorate my body, why not, right? So I have a couple of them. I learned a lot in the process of getting tattoos. It is quite fun, actually. I would recommend that everyone at least try it so that you know what it's like, and you're not always just left wondering like, what is it like actually? Like, just experience it once. It could be a small one, just so that you know. It's like a life experience, you know? But if it's never appealed to you, then don't. It's expensive to get tattooed, and it's permanent. But I also feel like it's really not that serious. I think a lot of us, or a lot of people, because tattoos are like permanent, right? That sense of permanence is very daunting for a lot of people. And then I think a lot of people are averse to it because you feel like, oh, what if I regret it, right? But if you get something pretty general or something that already does mean something to you, you won't regret it. I promise. I think most professionals don't recommend that you get anyone's name tattooed on yourself because you never know what life is going to throw at you. Things that are great now may not always be great, you know what I'm talking about? Wink wonk. But my love for my dog would be forever. So I knew that I wouldn't regret getting a tattoo of him. I'm always curious how expensive they are. They can range from as low as $50 to as much as $1,000 over a couple of thousand. It really depends. Someone who's getting a full back tattoo, it can be as much as like $3,000 to $5,000. It really depends on the intricacy of the design, how much time it's going to take the artist, and all that. But my tattoos range from about $50 to $550. $550 is my most expensive one, but that is like fully colored and rather big. So those, of course, are more expensive. A lot of the ones I have are like simple line art. You usually get more affordable tattoos if you already find an artist that you like and they have a flash sheet. So a flash is a set of designs that an artist has come up with, and they are kind of like a grab and go sort of tattoo instead of you customizing a tattoo for yourself. So most of my tattoos are flash tattoos where I saw the design, I thought, hey, this I think would look nice, I like it. I have 2 custom tattoos and 1 flash that was customized. So even if you, so I didn't change much about the flash that I customized, I just changed the colors. So a bit more info on that is that it is a portrait of my 2 cats, and I just asked for the colors of the cats to be customized so that they would match my actual cats. I would suggest if you are not confident that if you're not fully confident that you're gonna like what a tattoo looks like on your body, then get it somewhere that is easy for you to hide, I guess. It's basically expensive depending how good you want it, how long it'll take, how much customization is involved, because the design process is also going to take time. So mine being flash tattoos didn't take much time for the artist to kind of generate them. So it wasn't so expensive. But a customized tattoo is definitely more pricey because it's a one-of-a-kind design. But it really depends. I wouldn't say that how much you pay is exactly how good it is, but it will roughly reflect how long it's going to take you to get it complete. So something like a full sleeve that can be worked on for months at a time, or something like a full back where you have to go down for multiple sessions as well, is going to be more expensive because it's a couple of full days work, you know? And even a regular tattoo, depending on the placement, where it is, can also be quite difficult and long for the artist to do. I will say though, I've fallen asleep at my tattoo appointments. I've fallen asleep. To me, it's really not that painful. But disclaimer, I haven't gone for like traditional ink tattoos. I have a friend, my best friend, has a full sleeve of traditional tattoos, and those have typically much thicker line art, much more saturated color, because that way it's going to stay and it's going to age more beautifully. Because tattoo or any sort of ink that you have in your skin eventually is going to bleed out, or as your blood flows and everything and the skin moves, it's going to distort in some ways. So traditional tattoos are designed in a way that it's not supposed to distort after a long time. But more modern designs like fine line art tattoos or fine text tattoos, those age not as well. If you have them for a long time, eventually, especially if the line work is very, very thin and it's not very big spacing in between those lines, it's going to end up blending together after a couple of years. So there is definitely some research that you should do before getting it, but how do they do traditional tats? Most of the time it's by machine still. Okay, when I say traditional, I mean the design being like traditionally thick line art, bright color, sort of deal, or black and white. But if we're talking those kinds, typically machinery-wise, use a thicker needle or multiple needles, so it's a lot more heavy on the skin, a bit more heavy work, and as a result maybe a bit more painful too, depending on your tolerance. But modern tattoos, a lot of modern tattoo artists who are very good, and honestly, as technology of it is getting better, I am seeing that even after many years of your thin line art tattoo aging, if your tattoo artist is skillful, it doesn't age as easily. In the middle of nowhere, using just a needle. Oh, those are called stick and poke tattoos. Those are really like olden day method. There are still people who do that kind of traditional tattoo, but I'm not really a fan of the idea of it. I can't say that I know what it feels like because I don't know what it feels like. But I think it could take longer. A machine is definitely faster, I would think. But don't take my word for it. I haven't gone for a stick and poke tattoo myself. I'm a bit too much of a wimp for that one. I just feel like it's gonna take long and I'm going to feel a lot of pain. So I haven't gotten one of those. But I would like to try sometime, maybe something small that won't take very long. Yeah, but I will say, so far, all of the tattoo artists that I've met are super cool people. They're so chill. As long as you're nice to them, they're nice to you, you know? And it's been really nice to experience their expertise and get to chat with them while they were tattooing me. I haven't gone back for a tattoo in years though. And I don't think I am anytime soon, just because I'm happy with the ones that I currently have, and I also don't feel the need to get any new ones at the moment. The healing process is the part that to me is the most inconvenient, because getting the tattoo is just the first part. The healing process is a whole nother thing. I didn't know that my skin was gonna scab over and still continue to bleed after a while, and that I would have to moisturize it every day so that it doesn't heal poorly. Like, it's almost like you are hoping and betting that your tattoo is going to heal properly too, because there have been, like, if your tattoo gets infected or if your tattoo was not very well done, then there is a possibility that it's going to get infected and it's going to scar your skin in ways that are not very nice. So, I mean, there's always a risk, but with good care, typically it shouldn't be a problem. I feel like the healing process for me has been quite straightforward so far. Like, I haven't had any crazy any crazy mishaps with my tattoo healing. But I've also been very careful with the aftercare. Like, I was very attentive to make sure I put my moisturizing balm every single day, and that I wasn't putting unnecessary pressure on it too. And I'm keeping the wrap on for enough time. Oh, the sun is in the middle here. Yeah, but there's a lot more to getting a tattoo than just like getting one and then going home and then it itches. Oh my god. Tattoo healing is so itchy. There's a lot of inconvenience afterwards as well. Like, you can't take a bath. As in, you can shower, but you can't... it's not advisable to submerge yourself for maybe 2 weeks. So no swimming, no onsen, while you're waiting for it to heal, if you want it to heal well. Okay, got it. Okay. Let me just zoom in a little more, then you guys can see a bit better. Why is the pet still there? Hold on. I think my redeem is a bit broken. Okay, there we go. Okay. But isn't SG weather so hot you might as well be in an onsen all day? Oh yeah. As someone who has I've gotten all my tattoos in Singapore so far. And if you are healing a tattoo in Singapore, oh yeah, it's very uncomfortable. If you are particularly sensitive to heat, yeah, just be prepared. This tat knowledge is gonna get stored in my brain. I did not intend to be talking about my tattoos today. I haven't really shown them to anyone. Even my close friends didn't really know that I had tattoos, because I don't really come out and say it. Like, it's not something I am ashamed of, but it's also not something that I typically talk about, because most of the time, other than myself and my husband, no one sees them anyway. But I'm happy that I have at least experience, so if in the future I have kids and they want to get tattooed, like, I know realistically what it's like. Having knowledge is good most of the time. I will say I don't have any experience with drugs, with smoking. That's never been my jam. It's never appealed to me. So I have no experience whatsoever with that aspect of life, and I don't intend to have any. Just because it doesn't appeal to me. Like, I don't judge you if you are someone who smokes or someone who drinks or whatever it is. It's just not appealing to me, that's all. I've had drinks, but I've never been a heavy drinker or anything like that. Okay. We're fixing this here. Hopefully I got it right. I think I got it right. Okay, we're moving on to the next packet now. We're going a bit faster than I expected. Thankfully, I think after much practice with the previous sets, this has, the process has become a bit more familiar. Yeah, but anyway, back to these kits, right? Highly recommended. I feel like the Keeply kits are very comfortable to fix. Like, even with my long-ass nails, you can see that, you can see that, da-da-da-da, I can still fix it despite my really long nails. But having a small tattoo is treated the same infamy as a person who's mostly covered in tattoos. When I went to a ryokan in Japan, their public onsen doesn't allow tattoos. But our room had an onsen. So in any case, the public onsen would have been awkward for me to go alone because I was on honeymoon with my husband. So if I went alone, it was like we were just experiencing it separately. So we ended up just using the hot tub in our room, and it was a great experience, the private one. Thank you. I'm really glad you like my nails. Pretty nails. I know that this is gonna be hard to top, honestly. This set is so cute and pretty, and it has so much longevity to it that I don't know how I'm gonna top this, to be honest. Like at my next nail appointment, I have no idea what I'm going to tell them to do because this is so peak already. Looks like cotton candy. So these are just like pastel gradient nails. I got them sometime in Easter time when I debuted this model. And cotton candy nails, yes! Thank you for the lurk, Amelia. And I like them so much, I've decided to just keep them all the way until July. It's been maybe a month and a half. And I still have them on because they're so pretty. I don't want to get rid of them. But that's how I feel about most of my nail appointments. After getting them, I'm like, my nails look the best right now. And then I don't want to take them off. Over the years, I've gotten a lot better at keeping them properly too. Because when I first started getting long nails, or keeping long nails, it was a challenge. I kept breaking them, or I would like forget that I had extensions on and stuff. This is the first time I'm doing long nails with my natural nails. So usually I get extensions, but this is the first time that I grew out my natural nails. They were about this long when I went to the nail salon, and then they followed down to this long. But now they've of course grown out again, so maybe it's an indicator that I need to go back soon. Okay, I'm trying to find the piece with the smooth top, but where is it? Hold on, I'll have to dig a little bit. Only I don't see it. Maybe this one? I don't see a green one. Oh, here it is. Okay, got it. Yeah, but keeping long nails is something that you have to adapt to. That's for sure. I first got long nail extensions when I was getting married, because obviously when you're getting married, you want your nails to look as pretty as they can be, right? And like to add to your hands proportions so that you can show off the ring and everything. So I first got extensions, or my long extensions, when I was getting married 2 years ago. And holy moly, did I struggle with everything when I first got them. I didn't know how to take out moisturizer from my moisturizer pot. I didn't know how to take out my contact lenses after putting them in. I had difficulty doing everything from typing to using my phone to just everything. Everything was different and difficult. But over time, after a few more times keeping long nails, it has grown on me. It's gotten a lot easier to keep them. I'm more used to it now. So nowadays, I don't have problems keeping my long nails. It's still an inconvenience now and then, but because they're pretty, I feel like it's worth it. especially since I don't show my face anymore. So minimum, I want to show that my nails are pretty and done. You got to wonder who grew the long nails for Guinness World Records. Oh, I've actually seen that before. The Guinness World Record holder, like, it was when I was younger, and I like to just look at the Guinness World Record books. And oh my gosh, they are so long. They are like to their toes. It's crazy. It's genuinely crazy. And fingernails naturally curve, so after it gets to like this point, it starts to form little spirals, and I don't know how they keep it. It's genuinely scary. To me, it's scary. It was interesting to see, but still uncomfortable to witness, like how, huh? And the thing is, they can't do things on their own. They need someone to help them with their day-to-day, like brushing their teeth, eating, and everything, because their nails are just so damn long. So I think if it's to a point where it's jeopardizing your everyday movements, and you're not able to adapt, then that's maybe where I draw the line. Like, oh my god. Oh yeah, and it will discolor as well. So not a good look. Okay, I'm going to put these two pieces together. We are starting to do the flower part over here. So just give me some time to find some of the parts. Where is the pole? Do you see like a stick? A yellow stick? I'm so sure I saw it just now. Where was it? Where did it go? Did it drop out? Hmm? 奇怪. Hi Divinity, how are you? Oh my gosh, I'm so looking forward to seeing you at IRL. Hi pals. How have things been? I saw that you've come back to streaming. I hope things are better now. Right now we are fixing this little succulents thing. Things are okay. I'm happy to hear that. How's life? How's life? We are all just like catching up and being cozy today. Are you playing any horror games tonight? Or I know yesterday you were playing something, but I forgot what it was called. I'm not very familiar with horror games. I am too much of a scaredy cat to play them. What's on the menu for tonight? Do I get a shout out for Div as well? If any of my mods are here. If not, I'll do it maybe after this step so I don't get too confused. Okay. A horror game and Evil Within. It's called Evil Within? Interesting. Evil Within where? What? Evil Within us? Oh. Yeah, Evil Within. I see. Any other horror game enthusiasts in my chat right now? It was a very buggy game. Oh god. Was it? Horror as a genre really fascinates me. I think when we're able to pursue a sense of fear while also being safe, that's the appeal of it. But don't ask me, I don't play it because I'm way too scared. Okay, next page. Have another. We're gonna find the ball here. I gotta find a ball. Where's that ball? Do you guys see a round piece? I don't know where it's supposed to be. Oh, here it is. It looks like a tiny bowl. Guys, look at that. That is a tiny custard bun. So cute. That's the middle of the flower. I go. Why is it not attaching? It's so adorable. It's like a tiny, tiny bun. Hi, Brian. Welcome in. Is it Brian? Sorry if I pronounce it wrongly. Please feel free to correct me. It looks like a dumpling. I know. So cute. Adorable. Hope you're doing well. How did you find us? Honestly, this is just a small stream with no exact plans. But right now, I'm just fixing these kits. Yep, that's my name. Okay, great. I'm glad I got it right. Okay. So we are fixing this, which is a little succulent type planter. I've already done the 3 starters yesterday. We have Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and you'll see that all the flowers and plants are different also. It's such a cute set. And Quexley, I can't wait to display these. I just got some display cases a while back, and I finally opened up the box, by the way, yesterday night. I finally opened it up to figure out, like, how the heck does this acrylic box stick to the wall? It comes with 2 giant... Okay, let's say this is the box, right? It comes with 2 gigantic glue strips. 1, 2, with little screw-in things so that you can unscrew them, put them at the back of the box, and then screw them back in so it's securely stuck to the box. And then you're supposed to peel off the adhesive protection and then just press it against the wall. But I'm thinking, when I return this house, because it's a rental, how the heck am I gonna get that glue out? So I've been a bit hesitant to put them up because what if it just rips the paint off the walls, you know? That's very, it's very precarious to just glue directly to the wall. So I'm a bit nervous about that. Hi Troy, welcome in. I am fixing another set of key plays today. And yeah, they're Pokemon sets, officially licensed, the lab sets. So far, I really enjoy these a lot. They're like simple enough, but also very cute. And the Pokemon actually look like the Pokemon they're supposed to look like. Because, you know, some products, they are official, but it just looks a bit off. Like, the proportions are not right. I genuinely struggle with Pokemon proportions, like drawing them a lot. When I was younger, I tried to copy draw a couple of Pokemon, and I would say, like, for 10 years old, I didn't do too badly. But they always looked a little off, you know? They've got that little, like, kitty drawing charm where something is just too big or something's just too small. Right now, there are a couple of different sets. Let me show you the box, actually. Ta-da! So there's Sylveon, Sprigatito, Quaxley, Fuecoco, Pikachu, and Togepi. I have all of them, but Togepi is on the shelf already. We're fixing Pikachu now, and then later we're gonna fix Sylveon. I draw Pokemon now and then, but mostly off stream. So I sell Pokemon merch too. Like, I have some designs for Pokemon starter stickers. And the Evolution stickers are coming in August, which I'm very excited to share with you when it's here. We'll have probably a live stream sale for those as well, so that you can get it at a discounted price if you come in. Yeah. I'm an artist. Honestly, I'm primarily an artist and then secondarily a variety streamer. But it seems like this week I'm doing more variety just because Hime's very tired. I am exhausted. I'm so tired. This week I have a lot of really long shifts. So I decided I'm just gonna take it easy with my streams and not really plan what we're gonna do. And today and yesterday, both days, were also fixing these sets, but I'm happy to finally clear the backlog because these boxes have been sitting in my room for about 3 months, which in backlog days are not too bad. 3 months before getting to it is not awful, but still, it's a while. Get enough rest. You should rest. Oh, I really should. That's why yesterday I accidentally streamed an hour more. I got so excited to talk about so many things with you guys that I just lost track of time while we were fixing these. And no regrets. I had so much fun. But yesterday I had a good maybe 2-hour nap before I started stream, so I wasn't so tired. But today, right after I got home and showered, I immediately had to start stream already. So your girl is a little bit exhausted. I might sound a bit more sleepy, but I'm enjoying my time. I feel like this is a nice way to just hang out with you guys and chill. And if you guys have anything that's been on your mind lately, what are some things you've been wondering about? I honestly feel like we should be bored more often. Boredom is a gateway to creativity, and we are so, like, entertainment is so accessible nowadays, right? That I think we forget that in being bored, we can come up with all sorts of things and all sorts of thoughts, which can be quite fun to think about. So I think it's nice to have a couple days where we're a little bored and we, like, on purpose, don't seek out easy entertainment. You know, don't go on TikTok, don't go on YouTube, don't go on Netflix, but just sit down, maybe call up some friends, or, you know, do something social, or just sit and think. And you never know what might start to interest you, or what you've been wanting to do for a long time. Like, get to it, you know? Get to it. I think for most of us, the hardest part about picking up something new is the starting part. Like, we tend to put aside a lot of things in favor of easy entertainment, and then at the end of the day, we're like, damn, where did the past 10 years of my life go, and what did I do with it? What have I learned over the past 10 years? And this is especially true after you graduate. Okay, for those of you who are still in school, treasure the time you have in school, and genuinely, if you have an interest in a subject while you're in school, right, just go all out and truly study it, because I feel like that's the most optimal time for you to learn new things. Once you come out and work, you have to, I think, be very conscious to not just let the days fly by and let your brain literally rot. I'm so afraid of that one day I'll just, you know, stop learning. But knowing me, knowing myself, and knowing that I never really sit still and I'm always pursuing something new, I hope that doesn't happen, you know, and that my brain doesn't deteriorate. Of course, I have my days of, like, just being noir and just wanting to watch some TV and rest and nap, but those are not my majority of my days. Or at least I don't want that to be majority of my days, you know? I want to pursue things. I want to pursue knowledge and leisure and new experiences. Even, like, within whatever capacity I have, you know? Like, before I got married, I wasn't allowed to travel by my parents. They're quite strict. I was allowed to travel only with school. So only during my school trips I was allowed to go overseas. But any other time, if I was not accompanied by them, then no, I can't go. So now, as an adult and as a married individual, I really enjoy traveling, although I don't really get to do it often because it's an expensive thing to go traveling. But when I can, or when my husband and I can afford it, we will try to have a trip if we can. It's definitely a luxury and a privilege that we can go overseas every now and then. But, you know, we work hard to save our money too. Aw, see you, Brian. I hope that you'll join us again next time. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good day at work. Yeah, fun during your school days. Oh yes, I had a lot of fun during my school days. But I feel like I'm pursuing even more stuff now that I'm out of school. I think because I took a fine arts course and it was such a vast coverage of things, I was already learning a lot of new things while I was in school. Because every semester we would have a new art medium that we were learning, for example, or new concepts that we were learning. So just me focusing on school was a way for me to learn new things. I didn't feel like I needed to add to what I was already stuffing my brain with. But once I got out to working, and as a working adult, I started to feel like most of my days started to feel the same. And that scared me. That scared me quite a lot. That all my days started to kind of blur together. And I couldn't really recall if there was anything meaningful that I was doing with every day. So that really scared me. Like not knowing where my time is going. I'm trying to figure out how this works. Hmm. I'm not so sure how this works. Is it like that? Hi Ruka, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Oh no, I just realized I didn't check YouTube for a bit. I'm so sorry, YouTube chat. Hi Mommy Lily, hi Kenji, PHX. I'm so sorry, guys. I had my YouTube chat. It was covered by my visualizer and I didn't notice you. Y'all are here now though. I see you now. So sorry, Mommy Lily. So sorry, Kenji, that I didn't notice y'all earlier. More Pokemon. Yeah, I'm fixing the rest of the kits. So we have the Pikachu kit today, and then maybe later I'll fix the Sylvia one. Maybe I'll go play Fields of Mystria. So for this year, what I told myself that I would pick up is I would try to start learning Japanese because it's a language I've wanted to pick up for a while, but never really got around to signing myself up for classes or anything. So I started Japanese lessons at the start of this year, and I'm still taking them every week. And it's been really fun. Like, I know that, okay, every week I'm doing something for myself, and that is going to my Japanese lessons and learning something. Just remember to end stream on time this time. Oh my god, you're right. Yeah, I really should. But yesterday was really fun, though. I had so much fun talking to you guys that I just lost track of time. It happens, you know? How many of you are working adults in my chat right now? And for those who are schooling, right? The unfortunate truth is that as you start working full time, as you leave school, eventually you and your friends will get hella busy. And unless you are living very close to each other, it's super unlikely that you'll get to see your friends as frequently as you do now in school. So I end up seeing my friends, maybe like my close friends, okay, maybe once every 3 to 6 months. And I know that's not the case for everybody. Like my husband, before he got married to me, right? He was meeting up with his boys every week. Every week they would go out for drinks or whatever. And I thought that was super cute. But now one of them has a kid. He's married. Everybody's gotten a bit more busy after getting promoted and after a few years of being in the workforce. That the frequency at which they meet has also decreased. And you will start to realize that with the people that you care about, right? And that you bother meeting every few months still, you lose track of time so easily. There's so much to catch up on, so many things to talk about when you see your friends again. Especially the kind of friends which are like low maintenance and all love sort of friends, where they're not just coming to you to whine or like to complain about their lives, or like they're here to know what you're up to, really, about the people you're seeing and all that. And once you get into the conversation, and if you've always been very, very good vibes with this person, right, you're gonna easily lose track of time, trust. I can't even list the number of times that me and my friends have gone out for some sort of outing just to catch up. And the catch up ends up being from brunch and thinking it ends after lunchtime, brunch till evening, and we end up having dinner together too, because it's so rare that you see your friends again. So the times that you do, if your social energy allows it, but usually if it's friends that you're already close to, there's no problem. You just lose track of time so easily. And sometimes I feel like it's like that with stream also, even though I see you guys every week, but almost every week. But the thing is, I don't really take the time to chat with y'all much. You know, like as a streamer, I feel like a lot of my streams are focused on the content that I'm doing, whether it's playing Love in Deep Space, doing a game, doing art. And because I'm occupied with that, I don't dedicate the time to just wind down and chat with you and really process what you guys are saying sometimes. We're just kind of going with the flow, reacting to what's happening in whatever we're doing, which is fine. Like, that can be chill too. But when we do sit down and start yapping, right? Oh boy, time flies. Like, these are the streams that go by the quickest for me, okay? Not that I don't enjoy the rest of my streams, but, and I can't find this piece, by the way. I'm missing a piece. Where is it? I'm missing another one of these. Do you see it anywhere? I've been trying to find it for the past 2 minutes, and I am like, oh, here it is. I was looking at its backside. No wonder I couldn't see it. Okay, anyway. See, I had to lock in for like 2 seconds. Professional yapper. I wish I could say I was a professional yapper, but a professional yapper wouldn't be at the small scale that I am, you know? I'm just a yapper, full stop. Even then, I'm not even a yapper all the time. I'm a yapper on some streams, and on other streams, I'm a little bit more quiet. Aren't I? I feel like sometimes on my art streams, I'm a bit quiet because I end up focusing on the art, which is fine. But it's nice to have streams where it's just dedicated to talking. So I was just saying, Shinji, that after I started working, and for those who are studying in chat right now, right, treasure the time that you have with your friends. Because once you all graduate and a few years go past, it's so hard to get together. It's so hard. Especially for the people that you care about. It's good to keep in touch. It really is. Okay, I'm gonna put this here. We're almost done, chat. We've just got a few more steps to go. We're already putting the major parts in. Oop, a little bit of it came out. That's okay. I was too strong. Finding time to meet up is a true commitment with work done. So true. So true. One thing I've really enjoyed in my catch-up sessions, so-called, with my friends. So I do have a D&D group that I see every now and then, almost every month I meet them. And I just joined their campaign a while ago. So I don't know how many of you remember Chow and Cutie. These were like people who were in my streams and my moderators for like my very first year of streaming. They were truly like the OG hench bunnies, you know? And two of them started a D&D campaign lately and invited me to be a part of it, which I'm very honored to be a part of it. So that's something that kind of keeps us meeting up nowadays, is to play Dungeons and Dragons, which is one way that you can, you know, keep up with your friends, because you're all sort of setting time aside for it. But that is also dependent on the group. Like, I know that doesn't work with every single group, but for me, it works. Like, for us, it works. Let's see. You know what I really miss as an RL/facecam streamer? When I used to show my face on stream, right? It made it so much easier to plan RL events because I didn't have to hide my face. But nowadays, whenever I'm thinking of like, oh man, I really want to have a community event, but then I'm like, but it has to be like truly invite only, or I'll have to wear some sort of disguise whenever I meet y'all, which is so sad. I want to be able to meet y'all freely. But of course, I know that why I do this is for safety reasons. So I still keep myself anonymous, but Lord, do I miss just being a facecam streamer sometimes. Okay, where does this go? Okay. The parts I don't like about these kits is having to push these things through, because it can be a bit tight and requires a bit of strength sometimes, which is not my strong suit, okay? I didn't get a lot of strength when I was given my stats, okay? I don't know, what do you think my stat distribution would be, chat? What do you think would be my highest stat? I don't know, to be honest. And what about you guys? What do you think is your highest stat? If I meet you during your Facecam streamer era, I would comment that you look beautiful. I think you have a certain expectation for how I look. And that's very normal, but I hope that if you ever do get to see my face, that you're not disappointed by it. Here for your hard work, Toki. Hi, Second Private. Welcome in, welcome in. Intelligence, but by a very small margin. Very small margin compared to what? I feel like Shinji feels like a very balanced person. Don't you guys think? He feels like he has a steady head screwed onto his neck. A good head on those shoulders, I think. That's the vibe I get from you. Do you ever get comments from your friends that you're very nurturing kind of person? Because that's the vibe I get from you, even though I've never met you. But from your notes and the things that I have received over the years, I feel like Shinji is very nurturing and very nice guy. Really. Some of the times, are you the mom friend that everybody trusts with all their secrets? My friend said I'm like a manager. Oh, that's also valuable to have. Not a lot of people can take management roles because a lot of people nowadays, I feel, are very afraid of responsibility. Unfortunately, I want an One-san in my life. Do you happen to be an oldest child, Shinji? I feel you so hard. I'm an oldest out of 3, and I have 2 younger brothers. And despite being the youngest in the group, sometimes it feels like I'm the mom. Sometimes, not often. When there's an existing mom friend in the group, I literally throw my brain away. I throw my brain away if there is already a mom friend in the group. He may confirmed mommy. Not willingly. I want to be taken care of too. They said I should be the manager for the MYBT community. Really? That's a high recommendation. That's awesome for you. Did you consider that role? I rejected. My life is already messed up. Oof. Hope things get better for you, Private. He may confirm mommy. I wish. I mean, I think being nurturing, that oldest sibling energy is so real. Like, I can feel it from you. But oldest sibling and only child energy is so different too. Like, you can be you're by default the oldest child, right? As an only child. But the vibes are so different. The vibes are really different. I enjoy supporting them. It's enough. Oh, that's sweet. I have a big sister, but we mostly did our own things, and we're not that close. I would love the anime style One-san. Oh my. In what way? Anime style One-san. Dang. I also want. Ayo. My Pikachu feet. The one to go in. Hold on, huh? This is the last step. Hello. I got close enough to 2 One-sans in my life. Aw, that's really sweet. I am quite close to my cousin. I even lived with her for a while. Like, the first time I lived independently, I moved in with her. And she's kind of like the older sister that I never had officially. So I'm really grateful to my cousin. Like, she really housed me as Okay, I'm the oldest sibling, but I was also brought up like a princess. All right, my family never asked me to cook or clean, and I'm thankful for that. But I grew up a bit useless. Like, Hime really grew up not knowing how to do anything. Okay, I didn't know how to cook or clean, but but once I moved in with her, I really like picked that up very fast. Because the whole reason why I wanted to move out in the first place was so that I could learn to be more independent. Because I felt like, oh man, I'm like 20 something and I don't know how to use a washing machine. Like, that is embarrassing a little bit. So, since I was already like thinking about, maybe I should, settle down soon. And, eventually I wanted to find a partner. And I got married a few years later. But that aside, it was more of just wanting to learn to be more independent. And she was the one that kind of held my hand through it. And she was super patient with me, despite me not knowing how to do anything at first. She really did help me with my like second puberty, if you want to call it that. Life is lifetime of learning. Agree. I think it's important to keep learning. No matter how old you are, it's not like age. It's not gate kept by age in any way. Like, don't limit yourself because you feel like you're too old to learn new things. You're never too old. As long as you're willing to try, there's always a chance that you can pick something new up. Why not? Ta-da! We're done with our little Pikachu succulents. Oh man, this is so freaking cute. Like, I already knew it would be, but every time I see the labor of my work, oh my gosh, so adorable. I can't wait to put these all on the wall in the little, like, what do you call? In the little display. I love the tiny flowers. It has 3 flowers, all different sizes. So cute. I'm the family handyman. My brother is kind of useless. Oh my gosh. So what do you say? Kitashi? You have a washing machine. To my family, I am the washing machine. What? What do you mean? Are you a fan of Pichu or Pikachu? I'm more inclined to Pikachu. Pichu. Because Pichu is cuter. But Pikachu is fine too. I like the fat Pikachu. You know, like vintage Pikachu with the real chunky ass and the tummy. I think that's so cute. I love chunky Pikachu. He's so like fit in this one, but the chunky Pika was the OG. And his name cute. Hi Kraisama! By the way guys, thank you so much for 7K on Twitch. I didn't expect that we would hit this milestone so soon. I am shook. I mean, I didn't really have a projected date, but I didn't expect it to be just shy past half of the year. Cause I have been cruising along 5K for quite a while now, so thank you so much. My brother is the only man in my family, but he has strength in other ways. I mean, if your bro useless, just say lah. No shame, you know? It be what it be, okay? Step the frick up. What do you mean that women in the house do everything? Hello? That's a loser man energy. Loser man. That's the energy of someone who's looking for a mommy, not a wife. Cannot. Not to diss your brother, I'm so sorry. I was just trying to be sassy. But, you know, everyone in their own time also. Are you the Pokemon? Why do I feel like this is gonna be a pickup line? I'm ready to slap you, bro. Where's your stream avatar, Bob? Get over here. Where's your SA? Your stream avatar. Wait, what color is your SA? Hello? Dude, I can't see you. What the heck? That's me! Hold. I'm trying to find Bob in here. Where's Bob, bro? Bob! I can't find your character. Stop hiding from me. Oh, found you. But I can't click you. What the heck? You're like too speedy. I can't click. Hidden in plain sight. Bro, I can't click on your avatar. What the heck? Okay, gotcha. This little thing. You watch out. Watch what you say, ah. Watch what you say, ah. Follow up. What were you gonna say after Are You the Pokemon? Hmm? Hmm? You better watch it. Did you die? So it seems like you are because you need some more building. Huh? Huh? 讲什么? What are you talking about? What do you think? What do you mean I need more building? Are you insulting me right now? Are you saying I'm not big enough? Bob, what are you alluding? You watch out. Sorry. Let's not scare off the new chatters. Hi guys. Hi Olive. Hi Hugo. Welcome. Welcome. You're officially a hench bunny now. Look at all these cute little characters. That's you. My little babies. Besides, I started watching this. I'm also the one they call for tire change, car jump start, making grilled cheese sandwiches. You sound like an amazing partner, Kitashi. You do. I think anyone who ends up with you is very lucky. Anyway, as usual, thanks for having me and giving me a reason to smile. Oh, so sweet. You see, Bob, this is what you come in to say, okay? Take a note from Second Private here, being sweet as frick, huh? Not coming in here and giving me this super vague statement. Are you a Pokemon? Because I want to Pikachu! That's what you want to say, right? Because I want to Pikachu! I knew it, you pervert. I saw Pokemon set and I was like, oh, if he has a Pokemon set, is it chat building her, bro? Ah! You're about to drop one of those. I wrote things she cooked at that punch. She did. Y'all are so fun. Thanks for taking this in good stride. And for those who are here and you're new, I'm so sorry. I'm hella tired. I'm just really tired. And once I'm tired, I malfunction a little bit. Okay, just a little bit. Just a little bit of malfunctioning going on. Usual stuff. I don't even know what the Pikachu pickup line is. I literally just said it. Bob! Get with the program, Bob! Get with the program! And go squish your character. She needs more building. Okay, guys, should I build more? Or should I play some Fields of Mystria? Because there's a major update. I don't get it. You just said Pikachu, so like peek. Chat, can you? My beloved hench bunnies. Yes, thank you, Shinji. Thank you for very kindly explaining it. I'm losing my mind. Yes, Bob. Yes. I'm dead. That's so dumb. Why would anyone say this? Tucks hair behind ear. I'm a smooth criminal. I'm so tired, guys. Anyone want to play Peek? Does anyone have the game peak? All of a sudden, I'm feeling like playing it, and I haven't played it on stream actually. Anyone want to play? It's so random. I don't know what you're saying most of the time. Huh? Troy, but you always say you're gonna support me. What if I say some base shit one day and you're like, Hime, I'm gonna support you. Whatever you say, you gotta know what I'm saying. Cannot let it. Don't blindly follow me, okay? I might be a terrible person. Well, that's too bad I'm on the way home. Oh, how's your work day? If they be at the bar approaching alone, Hime, hey, are you a Pokemon? I will scream at them. What? Because you want to peek at me? My inner alien come out. I wish I could play, but I don't have my laptop with me. Aw, okay. I didn't mean it like that. Just now was just very confusing. Oh, I'm so sorry, Troy. I didn't mean to be mean to you also. I'm just a bit like, my screw a bit loose now because I'm very tired. I don't blindly follow Hime. I'm a hench bunny supporter. That's right. Any problem, come to Bob, okay? Oh my gosh, I just started the Singlish mode unintentionally. Let's go. Yeah, that's what Bob said, okay? Bob just declared himself the official hench bunny support. So you anything wrong, right? Computer no on, cannot find girlfriend, go find Bob. Bob say he will support you. Right? Right, not? Yeah. Official welfare head of the hench bunny community. Am I right? Yeah. Into my council you come. Oh, you going to run? Oh, my husband's gonna go run. Too bad y'all can't see him right now. He looks so hot. He always wears these really tight singlets when he goes out to run. And those tights that, like, you know, hug the thigh a bit too tight one. Love my husband. He's so hot. Bob, where's the welfare? We're thirsty. Hey, yo, Bob, bring in some hydrates. Can we claim some hydrates? I'm in here. Welfare head, help, please. Now I can't wait for AMG to do the upsies. Huh? What upsies? I have no support for y'allsters. But you just said you were the hench buddies. We need to fund a well. We need to fund a well, chat. A well. So that we can quench our thirst. What am I doing? What's this? Not doing that anymore. But Minky thinking the same thing. I hear her meowing. She's just meowing because my very attractive husband is going on a run. She's literally catcalling him right now. Can you believe my cat? This little minx. I should call her Minsky because I know she's just out here to get my man. Alright, she's always snuggling up to him. Alright, marking his seat with her scent. Okay? Coming to bois and like disturb him when we're trying to go to sleep. I'm telling you, my cat is out for my man, chat. Minky is out here to snatch my husband from me. Nothing new, okay? But I know she can't compare. So, I will always be number one. Okay? Yeah. Time's up for the Singlish mode. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Bob, where's the wall? Where's the well? We're thirsty. Oh my god. Y'all funny. We know what that thirst means. What do you mean? Here you go, where? Nice. Okay, I'm gonna drink up. Water parade, everybody. Now maybe I need to step up. Where then cat ears, cat tail, go nya nya at your... Huh? 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 That's a wild suggestion to say in public, Kitashi. Damn. Chewy, would you love me if I was a cat? What? Don't point at Minky. What? Yes, she's a cat. Would you love me if I was a cat? Yeah, okay, he said yes. Would you love me more than Minky? Okay, he said yes. See, I won. I've won, chat. I've got my dream, man. He does the cooking, he does the cleaning. Yes, he do the cooking, yes, he do the cleaning. Something, something, something. I forgot the rest of the lyrics. What a terrible day to be to be literate. Oh my god. Binder of Pookie, help. Ayo! Another way. Help! Oh my god, I cannot. Okay, what should we do now? I'm done and I don't know what to do. You know what? I haven't finished In Bento. Like, this is random, but I haven't finished this one indie game that's super cute. And you guys mind if I just chill and play In Bento? Alright, hold on. What? Wait, what the hell is this? Skibbity nostalgia? What is a suggestion? Goodbye. What? Huh? I just noticed. What the hell is that? Why are you listening? I'm not listening to that. I'm not. I was listening to Animal Crossing. Lo-fi hip-hop chill music. That's what I was listening to. Why were they suggesting to me Skibbity Nostalgia Goodbye, the best TikTok viral hits playlist? I'm leaving. I'm unsubscribing from my Spotify Premium. What the heck? Insanity. Sure, we believe you. Don't like that lah. Okay. Alright guys, so I'm gonna be playing a bit of In Bento, and we're just gonna like chill and chat while I play this, because this game uses a bit of the brain, but also not too much, so I think it's fine. But if I get stuck, please help me, okay? I cannot think now, I'm very tired! Oh, hello! Hold on, let me turn off my light, it's hurting my eyes. Okay. Hime has brain at this hour. I don't, which is why this is gonna be doubly funny, probably. Can you guys help me think of a cute stream title for this, by the way? There's a new Miku game? What? Wait, really? What Miku game? I'm super tired. Come on, use your... Okay, if we all just use one brain cell, collectively we'd have... How many chatters are there right now? How many of you are there? We'd have 35 brain cells. Put it together, chat. We can do this. We can come up with a stream title for this game. Alright? We'd have 36. Oh yeah, plus me! Oh my god, you're right. Help! Oh, I have Logic Paint S. I love that game. It's just Picross, which is one of my favorite games. Wait, what the heck? Okay. Granny said she traveled to work too hard. Y'all forgot about me, but why? What is going on? Hime was built by chat like a Pokemon set. We have moved on from the Pokemon sets, Bob. I needed to get with the program. We're doing In Bento now. Wait, what the heck? Huh? That's gotta be the last one, right? R? Why is it not? Oh. I have forgotten everything about this game. What? Oh! What the heck did I just do? I know a title. Figuring Inside the Box. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so In Bento is a... Oh my god, I just realized y'all can't see what I'm trying to get here. Okay, hold on, I'm stupid. So in this game, we are trying to get the bento configuration that's in the top right. And we have these pieces and these things that move stuff around. So we're trying to figure that out, supposedly. Okay, if I can't get past this puzzle in 5 minutes, okay, at 9:45, I know that's not exactly 5 minutes. We're gonna play word salad instead. I feel like that's a bit less tiresome. Okay, I think, right, it's here. 为什么吃掉? It ate my red one! What the heck? You figured it out? Wait, really? Here's an invento for you. It's not... Huh? Hime is a snack in Chet's bento. What is this borscht? Tabun. Okay. Guide me through it. What shall we do? What do we do? Alpha? Alufa. First read down this one. Okay. Do we shift it to the left, I think? Is it? Okay. Okay. Is it like that and then we shift it down? Shift the middle down. Top middle or bottom middle? You may figuring the you know what? Yeah, we're getting closer. We're getting warmer. I think that could work. Maybe. Thank you for putting your brain cells together, chat. I appreciate it. Top middle or bottom middle? What does jumping do? I can't remember. We could just try. Oh, wait, we got it. Slay. Slay. Oh. Huh? Good luck. Oh, God. Oh! Oh, crap. We definitely need to move this here, but how? Oh, this is fixed. Okay. This is... Oh, crap. This is way too big brain for me, bro. Ah! Okay, I can't do this. I can't do this. We're stopping. I'm sorry, Invento team, if you are watching this and I've disappointed you. I need to do this on a larger brain cell day. Okay. Was that 5 minutes? I think so. I think so. Okay, never mind. 来，我们玩 word salad. 你有没有听过 word salad? Word salad is a very fun game that we can sort of play together. Word salad. Okay, this game it's quite fun to me, where you are just trying to figure out like what words are in here, and this is the number of letters for that word. Okay, we need more brain power, chat. Blaze. Smart. Very nice. Blaze. Amy entered the bowl salad. That's it. The bowl salad. Grout? Not a word, unfortunately. Wait, that's 5. It's 5. Word salad and chill, chat. Let me change the title for now until y'all can give me a better one. Word salad and chill. Sound good? Gaming word salad. A daily puzzle. Tour. Cannot link. It has to turn. Turn was a good try. There's one which has 2,3. What? Black? Like blacken? No? I can't even see. Oh no. Making word. That is a good one. Shinji, I'm taking that one. Shinji is the brain cell of the day. Brain cell of the stream chat. I should have a new brain cell of the day chat. I'm gonna put it under burn. Oh yeah, probably burn. Hold on, Burn. There we go. Very nice. We should have got that one first, right? I tell you it's Twir. Try it. I can't because it can't spell Twir. It has to be next to each other. So it can only spell Tuor, which doesn't spell Twir. Fire doesn't turn. Fire doesn't turn, unfortunately. This is quite tough. This is quite tough. Roke, I'm having difficulty with this one. Oh my gosh, it's quite hard. Is that a G? Lag would be funny. There's no... get out. I'm trying to figure out what's this one. Oh, oops. I didn't know we could get a hint there. Rule? Can only... I guess it's not one of the answers. We got a hint, chat. We got a hint. We got G-O... Go... Rogue? That's not how to spell it. Go out! That makes way more sense than go rogue. Crackle! Ah! Crackle. Slay. Is there sound? Why is there... Okay, it doesn't seem like there's sound. Okay, just 2 more 4-letter. Roar? Can a fire roar? Oh, it can. Gear? No. Rage. That makes way more sense than gear. Yay! Alright, let's see. There's a lot that we can do from general to all. I remember we did some though. Is there no like... Hold on, let me see if there's a way to log in, because I'm quite sure that we have done... I'm quite sure we've done a couple before. Hold on. Oh crap. Okay, I don't know what I pressed, chat. I don't know what I pressed, but we're the next one already. Instruments you hit. Drum. Bone? No? Try a... Go to... Triangle. What else do you hit? Fire taking steroids, yo. Lint? That's not an instrument though, is it? Flint? Lint. Like the dust. Tine. It doesn't seem like it's one. What is tine? I'm thinking. Gong. Good one. Gong. Gong. We have 3 more. 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 10. 10? Why so many letters? Flint and Steel, Chicken Jockey. I am Steve. Bennett? Unfortunately not. An instrument that you hit. An instrument that you hit. Ringo? That's not an instrument, is it? Nah. Drum was obvious. Gobble. Go. Bell. Okay, bell. Ringo is the drummer, not the drum. Bell is good. Good one, Bob. I can't seem to form the word. Oh. Ayo. I'm not very wise when it comes to that. What else? Triangle is already done. Another one with 10 letters. What? Bongo? Oh, bongo! That makes more sense than Ringo. What is this? 10 letters. 10 letters. An instrument that you hit. Also, oh my gosh, my redeem has been going crazy lately. Hold on. Let me see the... Let me check on my commands real quick. Tambourine! Ah, you're right. You're so right. That's all it could have been. That's so long. Oh my gosh. That is so long. Nice one, nice one. Alright, let's play another, shall we? Types of guard. Types of guard. Meanwhile, I'm trying to figure out why my... Hi, Kura Kakashi. Welcome in. I'm trying to figure out why. I had to look up if it was a real word or fruit. Dang. Okay, how does my commands go again? Security! Okay, nice. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to figure out why my pet Dahime seems to never stop after it is what is that? Redeemed? Like why? Why is it not stopping? In any case, okay, let me just put this there. Types of guard. Security guard, bodyguard. What other kinds of guards are there? Cool. Coast Guard! You're right. Nice one. Mouth guard. True. Oh, we are rear guard. Let's go. This was cleared real quick. Within a minute. Y'all are good. Things you can turn. Okay, fire couldn't turn, but now we're looking for things that we can turn. What can we turn? Knobs. Suddenly my brain is blanking, chat. Fire. We can turn fire! Imagine. Oh my god, my... Corner. A corner! Nice. Very nice. Sorry, I'm trying to get rid of all the stuff that's on me right now. There we go. Okay. Can turn a corner. True. Turn a profit. Smart. I wouldn't have thought of that. Oh, what the heck? Ah, what the heck? Get off the software. No worries, no worries. We're only gonna be live for a bit anyway. I thought that the window closed, but it seems like I accidentally opened Google. Google Chrome. I don't know. My computer was being weird. Page! True, you can turn a page. You can turn a page, you can turn a... I have thought of nothing so far. My one brain cell is not awake right now. What else can we turn, chat? Turn a screw? True! Turn a new leaf doesn't seem like one of the options. What a coincidence. Very nice. Belt, that's not one. Turn, left turn. Right turn. Tail. We can turn a tail? I don't know what that means, but alright. I don't know. Neither do I. All right, come on, Jet. We have flowers this time. Flowers. We were just fixing a bunch of flowers. I'm sure we can find some. I found some. I found Violet. I found Lily. Oh, tail lights. Ah, that makes sense. What else? What else? Daisy. Not Daisy. Daisy. Orchid. Nice catch. Nice catch. Orchid. Rose. Nice catch. Nice catch. Dahlia. Eh. Oh, this way. My bad. Iris. This was the fastest one yet, guys. Y'all really know your flowers. Alright, shall we do maybe two more? Two more. Types of pie. Humble pie. Humble pie. Pork pie? Pumpkin pie? Nice. I see it. Pecan pie. Nice. Pork pie, pecan pie. We've got two more. Mince pie. Apple pie. Slay. Whoa, this was even faster than the flowers. Are we? Oh my gosh. We're awakening, chat. We are awakening. Let's go. Subscribe to Himetoki on YouTube and Twitch right now. Submarine? Oh, that's what they meant. Okay. Dino? Subdino? Submission. Okay, true. I saw Dino. Dino's not one of them, unfortunately. Freaky. We found two so far. Submarine, submission. We got these two. No. Sublime. Oh, nice one. Nice catch. Sublime. Submerge. You guys, our brain cells, they are so big right now. Hi, John. Welcome in. Hi, Kuyu. I see you guys. What else? Subdivide? No, I can't spell divide. I don't know what that means even. There's no other D. There's only one D. Subdino. I was thinking marine from subdive. Is that a thing? Subdivision. Oh, division. Oh God. Subdivision. What does that mean? Subdiversion. It's just the past and present tense, isn't it? Diversion. Wait. That should have been one. Isn't it? I thought it would be subversion. Oh, I was grammatically incorrect. Subside. Oh, this one, my brain did not work for this one, chat. That was fun. All right, so that's word salad. That was good for waking up our brains right before we go to sleep. If you guys want to play, it's free to play online. So just like go on wordsalad.com and you can just pick. That was weird. What was it weird? One more. Y'all want one more, chat, before we end? One more. Do you think we can do it under a minute? Let's see. Okay, one more. Types of button. Quickly. Types of button. Bell button? Question. Not bell button. Just belly button. Oh, my Discord group say puzzles and word puzzles every Friday. Really? Pick. That's not a tab. Mouse. Nice. Pen. Panic. That's not how to spell panic. Panic button. Emergency button. Man, remember when Among Us was our go-to? Pause button. Nice. 2 fourths. Tap, top, bok. Cob. Coat button? Yay! Coat button. And back. What's a back? Oh, like back key? Back button. Ooh. Nice one, nice one. Good job, chat. Y'all are very big brain. We barely made it past 1 minute. Not bad, not bad. What is a... when you say back button after belly button, I think that it's something you can find on your body. That's all for today. Yes, it is. Thank you, Koyu. I see your responses on YouTube as well. Thank you again, guys, for 7K on Twitch. That's huge. I don't know if we should do any like sort of celebration or anything, but if there is going to be one, it's going to be next week. Thank you so much. I wonder what a belly button is. What? Congrats on 7K. Yeah, we just hit it a while back. So we hit it today, actually. Good job, Himi. Thank you. It's been great. It has been. Thank you for joining me too. I had such a good time with you guys. Thank you, thank you. Today was so fun. We just chilled and chatted. Also, 700 pennies. I don't know how much that is. Speak to me in dollars. Thank you. Have a great rest. Thank you, thank you. Let's see where we should go though, right? Let me see. Who's live right now? Dun. 我再看一下. Okay, are you guys getting to sleep as well? If you guys are going off early, like, feel free to, okay? I'm just going to be chilling. Today has been very chill. I'm so happy. I'm gonna go to sleep early tonight. I know that's what I say, but I will likely end up staying up anyway. Not very soon? Ah, okay. I see. Okay, who have I not rated in a while? I think I didn't get to rate this person before, but they've rated me a couple times. Okay, Sparkle Wolfie I've rated a while back, I think. Quite recently as well. Yeah, she was playing Monster Hunter that time. But I haven't rated Starlight in a while. In fact, I don't even remember if I rated her before, but she's rated me a couple times over the months, and I think we can send her some love. She is streaming under Just Chatting, but I'm not sure what she's watching here. It kind of looks like... yeah, I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea. It looks like HSR, but an edit? Pokemon set. How much volume is inside the Pokemon set he may build? I'm going to strangle you when I see you. So I don't know what's going on, but yeah, let's get ready to go. She's doing Just Chatting, and she said that she's on low energy today, which is kind of the same as me. I'm gonna sleep though, so I'll only hang out with her for a bit. But thank you so much for coming today. I hope you guys had fun. Thank you again for 7K. Like that is an insane number for someone as small as me. Like I never imagined that we would be here after a few years. Like, it's incredible. So thank you so much. And see you on Saturday. Yeah, we're gonna be streaming on Saturday as well. What am I streaming actually? Oh, Saturday I haven't confirmed because I might be overseas with my husband. But once I get confirmation whether we are going overseas or not, I'll let you know. Likely we won't because I have some jobs to do, but yeah, I haven't decided what to do on Saturday. If you guys have any preferences, let me know in proposed content, okay? See ya!